Hello my lovelies, so for today's video, it's going to be kind of a two-in-one. The first thing I'm going to be doing is trying out the L'Oreal Skin Expert Pure Clay Mask. And this one is the Red Algae formula. And let's see what this one does. They have 3 different kinds. I was gonna buy all 3, but they're actually really big jars. Like, I was looking for them and I was expecting like a small little pot. And then I found them and I was like, oh my gosh. They're pretty inexpensive though. They're $10 and you get quite a bit of product. Let me see if it says how much. 1.7 ounces. This one is the Exfoliate and Refine. And then they have a Detox and Brighten, which I almost went with, and then a Purify and Mattify one. Honestly, all of them would benefit me, and I just decided to go with this one because I like exfoliating, and my pores around my nose have been a little bit bigger than usual. So I'm gonna go ahead and spread this all over my face, and while it sits, I am going to be doing a Halloween tag video. So, like I said, really big pot. It comes with a little stopper type thing. Just kind of smells like a mask. Alright, so there is the face mask on. If you wanted to, you can just put this on and go as a pumpkin. It says so apply an even layer to clean dry skin, avoiding eyes and lips. Leave on for 10 to 15 minutes, then remove with water and circular motions to exfoliate. For best results, use 3 times a week. So we are going to let this sit for 10 to 15 minutes. And while we are doing that, I'm going to go ahead and do a Halloween tag that I found, since it is that time of year. And I was originally going to do like my Halloween favorites kind of thing, but I think I like this tag idea better. So this is called the Spooky Halloween tag. So number 1 is, what is your favorite horror or Halloween themed song? I think mine would probably have to be Love Potion number 9. I don't know who it's by, but I had it on like a Halloween CD when I was younger, and it was like my favorite CD to listen to. Like, I would just listen to it like all year round, but that was my favorite song on there. I don't know who sings it though, but it's called Love Potion number 9. Number 2, name something you wouldn't want to run into in a dark forest or an abandoned building. I would say another person. I'm typically more scared of people than I am of like paranormal things, but like if I saw like anything resembling a person, probably. Number 3, have you ever played with a Ouija board? I have, but I have never gotten it to work for me, so I don't know if they're real or not, guys. If you have tips, let me know down below. Number 4, favorite horror monster or villain. I really like, I mean, if we're talking like horror movies, well, it says favorite horror monster or villain. Like monster-wise, I don't know, I probably go kind of like a ghost demon thing. Those are one of my favorite types of movies to watch. But if I had to choose like a Halloween creature, I would probably choose like a witch, but not like a weird ugly witch, like a pretty enchantress type witch. Number 5, the creepiest thing that's ever happened while you were alone. I haven't had too much happen to me. There was there's been a couple times where I've been home alone and I swear I hear someone breaking into the house. It has never actually happened to me yet, but that's one of my biggest fears, so it usually, like, that's just what my brain jumps to. There was one time, though, when my sister and I were fairly young, and we were home alone, and we were in our bedroom playing Barbies, I think, and we heard, like, a glass hit the floor. And so we were like, no one else is home, so we went to try and find it. There's nothing in the kitchen. We went into one of the bathrooms where we had left a glass, and it was on the floor. We do have cats, but they were nowhere around. And then there was another time where we had the front door just open. I don't think our house was haunted, but I don't know. Those were just kind of creepy things that happened. Number 6, if you were dared to spend the night in a haunted house, would you do it? I would say probably not. I wouldn't want to spend the whole night in there, but I think I would definitely be willing to go in and investigate, because I like that kind of thing. Number 7, are you superstitious? I wouldn't say I'm really superstitious. Like, I think there are some things you shouldn't do, but it's not like, don't let a black cat cross your path, or don't break mirrors, or... I don't really believe in things like that, as so much as, like, don't be stupid. Number 8, do you ever see figures in your peripheral vision? I can't say that I have. Number 9, which urban legend scares you the most? I don't know that there's really an urban legend that scares me the most. I can't think of anything. I really like, if you've ever heard or read about the Goat Man, I think that's one of my favorite, like, legends to read about or listen to. But I wouldn't say it scares me. Most things don't scare me. I'm a horror fan, so... Number 10, do you prefer gore or thrillers? I would probably lean more towards the thriller side. Most horror movies have some gore in them, but when they're overly gory, like, it doesn't add anything to it for me. I would much rather have, like, a thriller movie where it freaks me out. Like, I'm constantly looking for movies that freak me out, and I don't find them very often. So if you know any really good scary horror movies, list them down below, because I'd love to watch them. Number 11, do you believe in multiple dimensions or worlds? Kind of, I guess. I think of them more as, like, different planes, and I think that's why some people are more sensitive to, like, ghosts and spirits type stuff, because they have, like, a higher sense than we do, and it just kind of, like, sits on top of our world and we just can't see them. I don't know, something like that, so I guess kind of. Number 12, ever made a potion of any sort? I would say no. I've made, like, a hair mask once with a bunch of stuff in it. Like, you know, you see all those things on, like, Pinterest, and it's like, put milk and olive oil and mayonnaise and vinegar in your hair. And I made a giant little nasty hair mask, and it smelled so gross, and I think that was the worst decision of my life, so don't do that. Number 13, do you get scared easily? No, not typically. I can, depending on what it is, but, like, scary movies don't scare me. Haunted houses don't really scare me. I go more for the fun of being, like, jump scared, but they don't, like, scare me. Like, it's fun. But yeah, not really. I try to get scared, and it doesn't happen very often. 14, have you ever played Bloody Mary? No. 15, do you believe in demons / the devil? I don't know. I would say yes. I feel like if you believe in, like, good spirits, and if you believe in God, I feel like you have to believe that there's an opposing force, so I do. Although I don't know that it's, like, the devil, but I do believe in, like, demons and evil spirits kind of things. 16, you're home alone, but you hear footsteps in your house. What do you do? Well, I've never, like, I thought I was alone, but I wasn't alone. There's been a couple times that's happened to me. And basically, I, like, freeze, and I listen, and I'm like, is it really footsteps? Could it be my cats? And if I can answer no to those questions, basically I just start freaking out, and I hide, and I would call 911. I've never actually had to call 911, but that's what I would do. Hide somewhere they can't find me, maybe lock a door, and call the police. And it would be like a ghost, and they show up and there's no one there. If you got trapped in one scary movie, which would you choose? I don't know. I want to be in one of those ones where, like, it's really scary, but you don't die, but I don't know that there's a horror movie that happens. There's always, like, one person that survives. I would probably choose, like, some sort of exorcist movie. I think that would be cool. Like, scary, definitely, but I really want to believe in the paranormal, but I haven't had any personal experiences, so probably something like that. If you could only wear one Halloween costume for the rest of your life, what would you be? I would probably go for, like, maybe like a gypsy type thing. Probably a gypsy. Would you ever go to a graveyard at night? Probably not. Well, I mean, there was one night when me and my mom and sister and fiance were driving through the graveyard playing Pokemon Go. And I felt really weird and I didn't like it, so probably not. In a zombie apocalypse, what is your weapon of choice? I would say a gun, because then you can kill them from long range, but that makes a lot of noise, so probably like a bow and arrow. Or a crossbow, like Daryl from The Walking Dead. Yeah. Would you rather go to a Halloween party or go trick-or-treating? Definitely trick-or-treating. I don't like parties. You're in a horror movie. Are you the final girl, the first to die, the comic relief, the skeptic, the smart one, or the killer? I would hope I'm the smart one and the final girl. Do you have to watch something happy after watching a horror movie so you can go to sleep? No. Like I said, I rarely find a scary movie that actually scares me, so I usually don't have a problem. Number 24, while watching scary movies, are you the person who yells at the characters, the person with their eyes covered the whole time, or the person who falls asleep? I'm probably honestly none of these, but if I had to choose one, I would choose the person who yells at the characters. But I don't do that in movie theaters because it bothers me when people talk in movie theaters. But, like, when I'm at home, I sometimes make comments like, obviously you're gonna die if you do that, but whatever. Are you the one who gets scared or the one who does the scaring? Probably the one who does the scaring. Favorite scary book? I don't know that I've read a scary book. I honestly don't think I've read a scary book. I can't think of anything, guys. I'm sorry. How old were you when you saw your first horror movie? Probably like 13-ish, I would guess. I don't know. I wasn't into them when I was younger because I used to be really scared of them. What was your first Halloween costume? Well, like when I was really little, I'm pretty sure I was a pumpkin, like most babies are, but after that I was a cat for like many years in a row. And then I lost my cat tail one night when we were trick-or-treating, and that was really sad. 29, what are you going to be for Halloween this year? I am not doing anything fun for Halloween this year. My fiance, and my sister bought like the ninja headbands from Naruto. I'll grab it for you in a minute when I go to wash this off. So that's technically what I'm being. But we're not really gonna go out and do anything, so. Number 30, if you could have a spooky Halloween pet, but cat, owl, bat, rat, wolf, what would you pick? Well, I absolutely love black cats. But if I got to choose, I would want like a wolf or a fox, but like a domestic one. Because I think those are so cool. Like wolves are my favorite animals, so that's probably what I'd go with. And it looks like that is the last question. And I didn't watch how long it's been, but I'm gonna guess it's been 10 to 15 minutes, so I'm gonna go, yeah, it has been. I can tell by the amount of time it's been recording on my camera. Face mask has dried completely. It doesn't burn. Most face masks will like burn my skin. This one hasn't. And it's not sticky or tacky or anything. So I'm gonna go wash this off and I'll be right back. Alright, so I am back. I just finished washing my face off and then I moisturized after. My skin feels really soft and smooth. I don't know, let me grab my mirror. If I can find one. My lighting's still being done. I don't notice a huge difference with face masks, though. You're supposed to do them around 2 to 3 times a week to actually, for them to have the best effect, so I will probably keep using this and I will let you guys know. But so far I am pretty impressed. I feel like you get a lot of product for $10. Like, that's really good. Smells good, seems to work good. Definitely gonna have to try it for a little bit longer. But I think I'm definitely happy with this purchase. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you have any videos you'd like to see down below. Or any scary Halloween movies or anything like that. Let me know too, because I love Halloween and horror stuff. So let me know. But I think that's going to be it for this video. So I will see you guys in my next one.